Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. Well, last week before the Chiefs game, we spoke with our very own Jesse Inman breaking down the game, and I'll be honest, the game last Sunday versus the Texans was a crazy one.
Yeah,
right?
I don't have nails left. They're just starting to grow back now after that first half there, first quarter really, you know. But another good one this weekend coming up.
Yeah, another good one. Tennessee Titans are coming to Arrowhead. Another team that the Chiefs lost to earlier this season, another tight game. But as we've gone through the whole playoff process, it started with New England losing the last week of the season, giving the Chiefs the first-round bye. Then Baltimore unexpectedly lost last week to the Titans, giving the Chiefs another home playoff game. So it seems like, and then after the 24-point comeback last week, it seems like everything has fallen in line for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So what is in store for Kansas City Sunday against the Titans, you think?
Man, it's I remember watching the game earlier this year, and I have found myself this week going back and watching a lot of the highlights from that game, and just, you know, two words concern me: Derrick Henry.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's pretty much the thought process of every Chiefs fan right now is, you know, how are we going to shut down Derrick Henry? And I mean, we heard Tyrann Mathieu say this week in an interview that he thought he broke his jaw hitting Derrick Henry in the matchup earlier this season in Tennessee, because he said it was like hitting rock. So, I mean, you know, that guy is 6'3", like almost 250. So
Yeah.
that's like a D-end build, not really a running back. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the stats, you know, Derrick Henry's performed better against the Chiefs than he has almost any other opponent, which I don't know exactly. And, you know, averaging well over 100 yards a game against the Chiefs. And so, you know, he's definitely going to be one the Chiefs are going to have to slow down. And for a Chiefs fan, it's got to be hard to. This is the second year in a row they've been in the AFC Championship game. You know, it's so close to tasting the trip to the Super Bowl. You know, how do you not look forward and focus on this game this weekend?
You know, I feel like what you just described was something that I think a lot of Chiefs fans were doing the last time the Chiefs played the Titans in the playoffs. Of course, Alex Smith was the Chiefs quarterback, so completely different set of circumstances there. But I thought that was 2 or 3 years ago. I think the Chiefs thought that they would just, or Chiefs fans anyway, thought that the Chiefs would just roll right into Arrowhead, take quick care of the Titans, and move on. But that wasn't the case. And I think, this time, I think it's hard for anyone who's a Chiefs fan to look forward to the Super Bowl, just because we've been through this before, you know, and so I think a lot of people are focused on getting Chris Jones back this week. They're just hoping that calf is right, and he's been taking it easy in practice, so he's going to be the key to this victory, I think, this week if they're going to pull that victory out.
Definitely, and if you're Andy Reid, you know, the Chiefs had the slow start, and of course there were a couple mishaps in special teams that kind of led to that. The Texans kind of gave those opportunities back to the Chiefs with some mishaps of their own to let the Chiefs back in the game. But, you know, it's got to be imperative for Kansas City. You know, it goes without saying. You don't want to fall behind 3 scores again at the start of this game. If you're Andy Reid, how do you get the Chiefs? How do you work the game plan so if something like that doesn't happen again?
I think you just got to kind of stick to what was going right, you know, in the second quarter and beyond in the last game, really. You know, I feel like the Chiefs are the type of team who, if that does happen again, which I don't think that's going to happen again, I hope I don't come back and look at this video and I'm eating my words, but I feel like the Chiefs are a team that is built to play from behind if need be. The Titans, I don't really think they are. I mean, their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, he threw for under 100 yards, I believe, last game. So, and they're just, you know, he has one job. That's just turn around and hand the football to number 22. So, you know, the Chiefs, I think, definitely, like I said, are a team that's built to play from behind, but they don't want to get in that mindset. So, I think, you know, running the ball a little bit for them could do them some good early on.
I would think so. And, you know, when you look at the home crowd, how big it is to have this AFC Championship game at home, you know, you can maybe attribute the comeback last game in part to the crowd at Arrowhead, you know, being right there. You know, they're notorious for being one of the best home crowds in the NFL. You know, how big is it to play in front of the home crowd as opposed to being on the road, especially when you're in a game like this that could send you to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, and I don't think any Chiefs fan expected to be, you know, having the team play at home at this point in the season, because this is going to be the last game of the year, last game at Arrowhead, no matter what, win or lose. So they're a record-holding stadium for the loudest stadium in the world, 142.2 decibels there. So, I've been to a couple games this season. I know that, it gets loud in there, and a lot of times you have a hard time hearing the person next to you. So I can't even imagine what that's like being down on the field for the opponent. That's just something that it kind of goes without saying. That home field advantage is crucial. And the last time the Chiefs played the Titans, it was in Nashville, in Tennessee. So I think they might have trouble, coming into Arrowhead. Granted, all they have to do is turn around and hand the ball to Derrick Henry. Not much game planning needed for that.
So it'll all come down to that. If the Chiefs can stop Derrick Henry, it's looking good. All right, we're just a couple days away from kickoff. What do you think? Chiefs going to be heading to the Super Bowl in a couple weeks?
I think so. I'm going to go ahead and give a final score prediction. I want to hear what yours is, too.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot for that. I'm going to say that we're looking at 34-21. Chiefs pulling this one, going to Arrowhead, or going to the Super Bowl after getting the victory in Arrowhead.
All right, I think it's going to be a little bit lower scoring of an affair. I'm going to say 24-17 Chiefs. Chiefs score a touchdown late in the game to get the win. But here's the thing. I'd love for the Chiefs to win, go to the Super Bowl. We can chat one more time.
Yes, we need to do this again.
Maybe we're the reason why they're
that might be. We might. They might owe us something for this. So, and again, we're going to have the pregame show this Sunday on right here on KRBK from 11 to 1. We'll have Matt Vereen up in Arrowhead. I'll be here in Springfield talking to some Chiefs fans before the game, so it's going to be fun.
Should be a lot of fun for sure. All right, Jesse, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more after this.